What's good, YouTube? My name is Hector. That's chicken 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is over there laying some eggs. And welcome back to the channel. Yes, sir. So today is Monday, which means today is a push day. That's going to definitely be at Crunch Fitness because I'm still here in Orlando. But I fly back home today. It's going to be later on today. So trying to get this done with, get everything prepared and chill for my last day here. It was a quick trip, but it was just for one purpose, and that was to celebrate my mom's birthday. Now I'm heading back home because we're going to be busy this week. So got to get all that done, but we're still going to hit 5 days. I know we're going back to some cold because it is nice today over here for once. It's not like humid, but we are going back to the cold. I think it's like in the 40s over there. So I don't know how my knee is going to act, but I'm definitely aiming for 5 and 5 workouts split, which is push, pull, legs, upper, lower, and 5 cardio days. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, but hopefully my knee holds up. So let me get everything else done with and then head over to the gym to get this push day commenced, and I'll see you over there. Woo-hoo. Oh, we is back in Crunch. What? Yeah. Anyway, flat bench to start. I felt good getting back under the bench. It's good session overall, to be honest, after a great weekend with the family. So, just trying to build back the strength up little by little. I did lose a lot of strength over the 2-month period, and I'm still trying to get confidence back in my leg to get leg drive. So I'm not trying to push the weight too much, but I'm increasing it little by little, letting the strength come back to me. That is the important thing to me, is just making sure I keep proper form and making sure I properly lift this weight so I continue progressing. Controlling the weight and slight pause and pressing to the chest, not just the arms. Next up, we got the incline dumbbell press. Love these. These are the best. Not going too heavy on these. This is my top set, which is 75 pounds. And I'll tell you, it wasn't like too difficult, but I did switch my hand positioning to a more neutral grip right here. And what that allows me to do is to get the full stretch that I wanted to get on my upper pec. So just focusing on the execution and letting the movement do the work, because as you see on the bottom, my elbow passes the plane of my own pectoral muscle. Right there, I'm going even lower than I would if I were to normally incline press these. So this grip really does feel like 2 times harder. So that's why I stuck to the 75 pounds. But man, I fought through it. I grinded through it. I tried to get one more rep in, but as you see in just a second here, I completely bail out. But it's all good, because at the end of the day, I got that great workout in. I love these. Awesome. So I stuck to the incline bench on this next one here, but this one is all incline dumbbell flies. So I did only 20 pounds, but when I tell you 20 pounds felt like 80 pounds when you're doing this movement. I never did the incline bench version. I always did a flat bench or the actual machine. So this is my first time actually doing this variation. Now, if you pay attention, you see I'm controlling the weight all through the range of motion. That is the point of this workout. There's nothing about throwing 60 pounds and cutting it halfway and rushing through this workout. It's slow and control and full ROM. You want to get that stretch, and you want to progressively increase the stretch until you could stretch pretty far. My shoulder health has been the best it's ever been. I used to have terrible shoulder health because of football and wrestling, and I would never properly stretch my shoulders, and then I would always explode through many workouts, as you typically would train in those sports. And my shoulder health was terrible. I would move my shoulders in each way, barely move any plane of degree that I could extend it past, and it would always be painful. So I've fixed that since then, and I'm able to get the full ROM on those. And one of the best workouts to work on your shoulder health are these. Lateral raises with the dumbbells are goated for your shoulders. you got to make sure you control it on the way down, because that is essentially cutting the workout in half if you just let the weight fall. So just make sure you explode up like you see here. You don't want to go past your planes of the shoulder. If you go where you're, anywhere higher than what your shoulders are, you're going to be activating traps and you're taking away from the full effectiveness of this workout. It's kind of, getting an assist from your traps. So cutting it on the plane of the shoulders and then controlling the weight down is the most optimal way to hit these things, man. Next up, we got the single arm lateral raise on the cable. Love these. You want to adjust the lock mechanism slightly above your knee, right in the middle of your thigh. And that's going to create the best resistance path for the weight. If you put it all the way to the ground, it's kind of, again, cutting the workout in half. So adjusting the lock mechanism to about a knee height, a little bit above knee height, a little bit below middle thigh. That's going to be your most optimal height for getting the full resistance from top to bottom. And again, better control. It's actually more control than the dumbbells. So that way you're able to control the path and the range of motion. Whereas the dumbbells, it's kind of like you have to use your stabilizers to get that done. But it helps isolate the shoulder. So doing these both back to back is going to definitely, pretty much eviscerate your shoulders, but in a good way, This is a great accessory overall for hypertrophy. You definitely want to have this as a staple for your shoulders. The best, honestly, workout for your shoulders are the dumbbells and then the cables. Next, we move into the last muscle group of the workout, your big old triceps. So we're going to do the good old rope tricep push down. You got to keep strict on these. Like, these are the best when it comes to growing your traps. Now, if you see here, having proper form, you could either go straight, up and down like a vertical, like not with the bend or anything. And then you'll, not really make it harder for yourself. It's just a different way to hit the traps. Now, I do like doing it bent like these because I could get the full range, and it does make it slightly harder. So either way, you just get these done and it'll be great for your traps. And then lastly, the overhead tricep extension. You got to finish with these. It's a solid way to end triceps. It's definitely a great to have in the staple in your rotation and everything, because you're literally getting the full range of motion of what the traps do. And putting it overhead makes it that much harder. So I can't remember what weight I was doing. I think this is 38 pounds if I'm not mistaken. But I tell you, these are honestly one of the best stretch focused movements you could definitely do for your traps. And just staying controlled even at the end of the workout, even when it's hard. You see I'm struggling already. That's when the best optimization for hypertrophy, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the best in the workout where your muscles are actively growing the most. So definitely control it through the entire range. All right, I'm done. I'll see you on the other side. Oh yeah, that was a great workout. And it wasn't too busy. This crunch here, 100 times better than the one back home. Back home. I got a good workout, but I'm excited to go home and hit Powerhouse. Love my gym, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be chilling. We're going to the airport soon, and then I'll be closing out the video. It is what it is. I'll see you on the other side. that's pretty much it. I'm here, I'm home, I'm safe, it's all good. I'm exhausted. Travel's taken out of me. That's why I always got to buy the aisle seat now, because I was always a window person. Like, I would pay the extra money to pick my seat to get the window because I love staring outside and just watching the flight. But I can't do that anymore, unfortunately. I need the aisle seat to keep my leg extended, and I keep moving it just to make sure it doesn't cramp up or tighten up or anything. I do miss my window seat. Yeah, but what can you do? It was a better flight coming here home than going down to Florida for sure, because we were actually flying almost through a storm. So that was actually one of the worst turbulence flights I've ever had. Not that I was scared. I'm not scared of flying or anything, but it was just like rocking. It was rocking. And I don't know if that affected my knee more, because the first flight, my knee got super tight. But what can you do? All right, I'm exhausted. I'm ending the video. Tomorrow's going to be a pool day at Powerhouse, or Crunch. Who knows? But it'll definitely be a pool day. Getting that done. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to rest up. It's going to be a long day at work, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, closing it out. You already know, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit that like button. Drop a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Some feedback. Always tell me some tips and tricks when it comes to any workouts. I'm a sponge, man. I like to learn. I like to, keep improving. It's all about getting better every day. I don't know everything, of course. So it's always dropping knowledge if you got some knowledge. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We all gas and no brakes around here.
I appreciate you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Yes, sir.